love playing my cello. I love its sound and the feelings it stirs in me. I love its shape and that it resembles the human body. I love that it is made of natural materials and feels great to touch. Most of all, I love that when I play the cello, it actually plays me. This cello has a unique story, a bit like you and I. I have known this instrument for less than 11 weeks, but our stories have quite a few things in common. We are roughly the same age, and both of us come from Eastern Europe. This cello was built in the Cremona factory in Luby, Czechoslovakia, during the time of the Cold War. It is a full-size student cello and was probably used by someone or a number of people who were learning to play. Listen to its mellow tone and how it invites the musician to interact with it. I do not know how this instrument came to Britain and what the high and low points were in its life. What I do know is that my daughter Anna came across the cello in Wales. When it had been stripped of most of its main parts, such as the strings, the bridge and the tailpiece. It had stopped making music. It was no longer fulfilling its purpose. All it was good for was to be used as an artifact. And yet, despite it only being a shadow of its former self, Anna saw in this cello what it had been intended for all along, and how it could be made to sing again. And this is where we met. Back in March at the beginning of lockdown, this cello travelled north to Scotland in a car, together with Anna's belongings. Just as humanity was being stripped of its ability to move around freely, to sing in an uninhibited way, to hug and meet and enjoy other people in our families, at school, at work, in our circle of friends. In many ways, this cello, stripped bare, was a mirror of what was happening to the human race. And yet, this was not the end of the story. The ultimate truth is that this cello was made for sounding. So I got some new strings, a new bridge and a new tailpiece, and fitted them with loving attention. I cleaned it up and polished it. I tuned it up, and now listen to it. common experience over the past few months has been difficult for many and has changed us all as people. Yet this is not our ultimate truth. What is true about us, however, is that as the great spirits that we are living in this physical world, we were made to love, to laugh, to sing, to work, to play, and to share our lives with each other. We were born to create and to feel the joy of living. So as we gradually find our way to a new expression of what it means to be human, may we be encouraged by the story of this cello that ultimately returned to fulfill its purpose of singing its own special song.